first beginning, focusing on setting. Now we're going to write our second beginning, focusing on conflict and problem. When we're done, we're going to decide which one do we think is the best. Here's our second one. Introduction number 2, conflict and problem. Here are my thinking jobs again. I'm putting a star next to details about setting, drawing a line under details about the character, and circle details about the problem. My name is Miss Graham, but really I'm Jalissa the Justice Crusader, fighting injustices everywhere. My student would never guess that I am the same superhero. I teach at KIPP in Denver, Colorado. It wasn't until last year that I even knew I had power. It was at a protest rally protesting for DACA students and better immigration laws. My students and I made signs to help convince the government to stop these horrible immigration practices. At first, it was peaceful until we started to march to the Capitol building. As we turned down Colfax Avenue, the police were blocking our way. I couldn't believe it. We were just peacefully walking and chanting. How could they be so uncaring? My head got so hot and I felt like my hair was on fire. Then all of a sudden, a wall of fire and flames burst out in front of the policemen. They all went running in the opposite direction. Did I do that? I thought. So now I need to go back and put a star next to details about the setting. I know it happened in Denver, Colorado, so I'm going to put a star there. And there's information about it being in Colfax. I don't think I see any more information about the setting. Then I'm going to draw a line under the details about the character. I know that the character is Miss Graham, the Justice Crusader, and that she's a superhero that teaches at KIPP in Denver. Now I'm going to circle any details about the problem. Well, there's definitely a problem with people protesting for DACA students. There's problems with immigration laws. There's problems because I want them to stop these horrible immigration practices. There's another problem here with the police blocking their way. And then another problem with the fact that she set things on fire and thought, will I ever control that? Notice I use the phrase, then all of a sudden. That's really a good one to help you figure out what the problem is going to be. Now I need to check that I met the CFS for focusing on problem or situation. The first one is, did I introduce a narrator or characters? I did that first. Did I describe the setting? It says I teach in Denver, and I also talked about Colfax, so I did that. Did I explain the problem or situation the character faces? What are they doing or planning to do? There's a lot of information here about the problem that's going to happen in the story. So I checked that. So now that you have seen how you can write a beginning using conflict and problem focus, it's your turn to write about that. Make sure that when you're writing or focusing on a problem situation, you're introducing a narrator or the characters, you're describing the setting, and then you're explaining the problem or the situation the characters face. Here are some sentence stems to help you along the way. Good luck.